And in a way, I'm not only Belle. I not only identify with Belle, but I identify with the beast. And because, yeah, I sometimes feel like a monster, and I feel like we all do sometimes. And not only do I feel like Beast and Belle, but I also feel like the woman, the old lady at the beginning, and then she transformed into this like enchantress. Um, but yeah, and I'm going to end the video, the first part right here. The second part is on the link down below, so check that out. See you guys the next video, part 2. Hi guys, I had to get on here and record this again because somehow, somewhere or another, the video deleted. Yeah, I was already on the process of uploading everything, and I had clicked on the specific videos that I was going to delete, and it deleted extra videos. Anyways, here I am to basically keep on telling you guys the story, my experience, and the journey. It would have been amazing if I would have had the opportunity, if I would have had given the task to portray this beautiful character, being a trans individual. I think that we're at a time nowadays that it's important for individuals like me to go out there, to be courageous, to be strong, and to say, yes, we exist and we have liberty we have expression. We can express ourselves any way that we want. We can literally be anybody and achieve anything, because it's something that, in a way, shouldn't have to be taken for granted and shouldn't have to be, made to be a political campaign. It's just literally being human. And I know that I proved to myself, first and foremost, that I can do all things and I can become absolutely anybody that I want. With hard work and discipline, any given task or any given role is a challenge. But with hard work and discipline, it can be, a possibility. And the amount of change and progress that I achieved is immense. And I did this just by myself. Like I said, like with little to no resources. And I could just imagine the progress and the impact that I could have made if I would have had, a team behind me. I'm a firm believer that to have the ability to really make something that's impactful, you really do need a team. And because, teamwork makes the dream work. I don't believe that it's just, yourself that is responsible for everything. It's absolutely everybody that makes this show possible, that makes a show, whether it's a movie, a series, or anything like that. It's the people behind it as well, that contribute to the artist's success. And to me, just, thinking about that and seeing how much I could have, improved, and, the new experiences that I would have embarked on, it would have been a dream. To me, it's still a dream. Like I've said, Belle will always have an amazing touch on me, an amazing place in my heart. And in no way, it's kind of like I still have her in me. She comes out like every now and then, and I act differently. I say different stuff. And it's not like I've said, it's not because I'm cuckoo. It's because I think that I've reached a new, more experienced level of professionalism when it comes to taking a role seriously and really, devoting to it 100%. In my new podcast, in the new season of my podcast, Andy, I will go into very specific detail on my experience with, training for the character. The first episode will be out this Sunday, February 11th, and expect an episode every week, every Sunday. And, I had to, in a way, be extremely vulnerable with everything that went through my mind uh, during the process of this role, especially because I did really had to work a lot. It was a lot of discipline. It was day after day of training. It was day after day of, you know, seeing what I could change in myself, how I could, go the extra mile for this role. And in a way, I don't feel bad because I'm not, going to bring it to life. Uh, she is in me. I am her, as cynical or crazy as it may sound. I have such a incredible, incredible love for this character, regardless of the outcome. Um, and I hope that you guys can see the progress. I hope that you guys can see the progress, and you guys can, understand that she had an amazing impact on me, and I hope that she only has the same impact on you guys. Belle is a character that, in a way, a lot of people might feel like, oh, well, she's like really like arrogant or like mean or proud. But she is supposed to be that way because that's basically her character. That's literally how she is. And we can't forget that Belle is also French. And usually a lot of people um, always think that the French are very arrogant or mean, but literally that's how she is. And in a way, I identify with that. And I'm pretty sure a lot of females that are out there, grinding and hustling and, doing what nobody could have ever thought them, what nobody could have ever thought that they could do it. They're out there, being called or degraded, belittled, and being called arrogant. And I'm sick and tired because we are bosses, you guys. We're not bossy like Beyonce said. We're a boss. One of the things that I have really kind of thought about it is that maybe there's a reason why. I don't know if I have mentioned this to you guys, but I have auditioned for 3 musicals, Beauty and the Beast being one of them, and I haven't received a call back. I've been in musicals before, I've been on stage before, and those that know me know that I am a performer since middle school. And I sit back and I think about, somebody so prepared, somebody so professional, somebody with so much experience. Why is that happening to me? I feel like I've had to, in a way, just kind of like beat obstacle by obstacle. I feel like there's people out there that don't want, specifically here in Arizona, that don't want people of color, a trans Latina girl, to achieve success, and it would be really stupid for me to think that way, right? It would be kind of like, why would I belittle individuals that are out there? I feel like the only thing that should determine your success is your hard work, your discipline, and your talent. And those that know me, and I know myself extremely well, I know my capacity. I can better myself anytime. But I feel like, especially this with like the videos, and especially like a lot of the times I feel like, well, maybe somebody's hiding my messages. Maybe somebody's hiding my emails, That's an obstacle that is bigger than me, right? I feel like there must be something out there, like a bigger force, trying to, beat girls like us down because they don't want to see, or they don't think that people like me belong up on that stage. That would be really stupid for me to think. But the proof is in the pudding. I have a lot of proof to show my talent and my worth. And like I've said before, I will be uploading a lot more covers. The covers of me singing and of my performances will be down below, and you guys can check out the covers of Beauty and the Beast musical. And in a way, it's not fair that a young girl, that's out here by herself, that loves this and that takes her career very seriously has to deal with stuff like that. I feel like it's just not fair. But I'm also not gonna go down without a fight, and I know that whoever or anybody or whatever group, whatever entity is out there doing that, I know for sure that they will pay. This experience of hard work and dedication was extremely beautiful and fruitful because I got to see the results and I achieved everything that I wanted for the role. I have drafts, like I said, from the beginning all the way to 4 months after, because my preparation actually began in July 2nd, I believe. By July 2nd, I knew that I had to, get into the character. I had to start listening to every single song. I had to, read about it, watch clips, look at a lot of bootlegs and stuff. And I took it upon myself to really make myself proud first and foremost, because we all want to, in a way, when auditioning or wanting a role, we want to prove to the directors, or we want to prove to the people that are, in charge of creating the show that we are the one, but first and foremost, we should prove that to ourselves. And my preparation was 4 months every day, even though I was busy and I had other things that I had to do, every day it was on my mind. It was something that was with me. I would be on the bus, listening to the music, singing it. It's just something that shows my passion and my dedication, and in a way it was really fun. Who knows if I'll ever have the same passion for another role or another character like Belle. And yes, sometimes people were like, are you a kid? Are you a child? What's wrong with you? Why are you singing these songs? They didn't know that I was out there creating this, building this myself. They didn't know that I was constructing this and really just soaking everything that I could, soaking it in, like a sponge. And like Sarah Rose Summers says, is one of my favorite beauty queens, one of my favorite Miss USAs. She says it's important to really, surround yourself with a lot of information, surround yourself with a lot of people that are experienced, people that are professionals that can really give you, whether it's constructive criticism, whether it's, an opinion, whether it's something that might help you in your journey. But at the end of it all, yes, take it in, but also just squeeze everything out like a sponge. And really at the core, remember that what you feel, your intuition, and how you maneuver through life and your decisions is the most important. Because, ladies, we're not dumb. We should not be belittled. We should not be quiet anymore. I'm sick and tired of people calling us, the B word, calling us arrogant because we're boss. It's just, and overall, we're professionals. We have proven that we can be in these spaces. And, I've shocked myself with the progress that I've made 4 months after I completed, and I, did a lot of, kind of self-talk with myself, and really kind of congratulating my work and patting myself in the back. I had goals to, achieve certain notes because there were certain songs that I was like, wow, I need to get to work. And so I did, and I achieved every single part of that. And I will be making videos of the covers and stuff, as well as more covers in the future. But like I said, I have been drafting my own podcast as well. And I already have the first episode written, and it's just, in the works for it to be produced and uploaded, and I will let you guys in on it. But in the meantime, you can check out the last episode, which is the first season, which is the first season of Andy the podcast, where you can get to know me a little bit, and I talk about, my experiences in theater, my experiences, being, at a shelter, or being independent, working really hard, personal stuff, little quirky things and stuff, and you can get to know my personality a lot more. I think that it's important for individuals like me to get out there and not be afraid, and also to not be unapologetic, to be unapologetic, and apologetic only when it's needed. But yeah, I really don't have any much to say. I feel like I'm in New York, literally, like there's like a fire truck passing by like almost every like 10 minutes. Anyways, I thank you guys for watching this video, and I look forward to seeing you in more videos. And yeah, subscribe and stay tuned for más.